YouTube, what is up? It's your boy Big Sal. Hold on. I don't know if you can even hear me. Hopefully that's better. It's your boy Big Sal coming to you live from my truck. Um, Thank you to TransAm for uh, taking me on, taking a second shot on me. Um, but so first day or so, or I was assigned my truck on Friday. Sat in the yard until I want to say Saturday in Tampa. And what happened was I'm sitting on the yard and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I call my driver manager, and my driver manager is basically like, okay, yeah, just hang tight. We know you're in your truck, get situated, all that good shit. So I do that. No problem. And then I get a message on my Garmin that says if you can find an empty trailer, hook up to it. Cool. Waited for one to come in the yard, hooked up to it. Um, Go to sleep for the night. I wake up with bang, bang, bang on my door. It's some dude. Hey man, I need that trailer. They got me picking it up here in the Tampa yard. I said, well, I was told to just grab an empty trailer and sit and to wait for a load. So what happened was apparently there was it was the weekend. I give it to them. Their trip planning was all crazy, and the driver was like, "Yeah, man, they think you're on home time." Like what? Like, nah, bro, I just got here. I ain't going on home time for like ever. Because I want to run long and I want to run fast and I want to run hard. So he ends up taking the trailer, and I'm sitting on this yard that literally doesn't have bathrooms. It has porta potties, and I'm in the truck. And so I talked to the driver manager that 4:30 in the morning. I said, "Listen, I'm a bobtail. I'm going to go over to the TA, pilot, flying J, whatever's in the area, and I'm gonna go catch me a shower, get a cup of coffee, and try to get some sleep." And that's exactly what I did. 4:30, got my shower, coffee, came back, and go back to sleep. Wake up at about 9 o'clock. At about 9:12, my my Garmin starts going bonkers for a load that needs to be delivered by 11, an hour and a half away. So I do my best to. I had to go from the TA to back to the Tampa yard to pick up this trailer, this reefer that's been running, which I actually still have with me, and I had to take it to um, to a distributor. I'll just say that. So I go to fuel. I pump my fuel. I pump my def, and I go to pump my reefer fuel, and the pump just isn't working. So I wasted about 45 minutes to an hour at this stupid fucking pump, and was basically late. Wasn't my fault. I told my driver manager. I told everything that was going on, and I said, okay, don't worry about it. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of nice people out there that are willing to help you. I read a lot of shit online, and there are these truckers who um, give shit to greenhorns, to new guys, which is understandable. I'm new, but those old truckers need to remember that they were fucking new at one point too. Um, I heard it used to be like a brotherhood out here. I'm part of a brotherhood, and hopefully, at least I will be one of those individuals where if somebody's having a tough time, or I'm gonna try to do my best to help people out here as much as I can to the best of my ability. Um, but I fall short. So, um, two great things happened yesterday. One wasn't so, two actually, two great, two great, two not so great. But what happened was, great thing was I bumped the dock. I lined it up. I got it right into the door, and it was great. Got off. It was live load, so they unloaded me. Um, I leave there. and they send me back south. As I'm driving, it starts raining. I put my windshield wipers on. My windshield wiper blade falls off. Still connected to the arm, but it's still there. So I pull over, pop the hood, jump up, fix it, all that good shit. Um, and then as I'm driving again, it happens again. So I had to do that twice. That was one of the not so great things. I get to the pilot, which I'm at now, which is great. I had some decent food rather than, microwave shit. I got my whole little setup back here. I'll show you here in a second. Damn, that's a nice dump truck. Um, I get here to pilot. I shut down. I go inside to eat. I come back out. I turn my truck on, and I have a transmission fault. Transmission service fault, says needs to be serviced immediately. I called roadside. Roadside was able to tell me what to do. I had a panic attack because the fuck you want me to do? I mean, I've worked on cars before, but I don't a transmission in this thing. Forget it. I'm not touching it. Um, so told me how to reset it. I get to the truck stop, and I was actually able to back this son of a bitch into a spot. Granted, I got out and looked. Get out and look. Get out and look. Get out and look. I see a lot of these drivers ain't getting out and looking. I granted they got the experience. That's fine. I'm probably gonna get out and look the whole time I drive because I don't want to take a chance. I mean, my eyesight is not bad or nothing, but I don't want to take a chance of hitting anything. So I'd rather get out and look and see what's on my blind side, see what's on this side. It just seems like a safer thing to do, but I was actually able to get this son of a bitch into the spot. I was proud of myself too. Really proud of myself. Because, you go through these trucking schools and you go through these orientations and they want to see your maneuvers. You're nervous, you're scared. Um, and I was kind of nervous putting this thing in the spot, but I did it. And I spoke to one of my brothers who said that parking and every day out on the road and everything you do is going to be different every single day. It's not going to be the same, repetitious shit. There's going to be some things that are uh, repetitious, paperwork and Garmin and stuff like that. But everything's going to be different every day. Like I have a load that's got to get delivered here at 3:45, and okay, so I'm just kind of sitting, hanging out until then. Um, the shipper won't let me, or the place that's receiving it won't let me check in early. They'll let me check in an hour before I'm supposed to be there. So at about 1:30, I'll leave here to head there. After that, I was told I'll be empty. I'm going to head north to Leesburg for a 4 a.m. pickup. Woo! Whatever. I'm excited about the opportunity. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. TransAm, and this is what I will tell you. As a company driver, TransAm hasn't. I mean, granted, okay, guys, I get it. It's my first 2 days or whatever, but they are in constant communication. Their driver managers have been nothing but helpful. They answer the phone. They respond to the messages that come to and from the Garmin rather quickly. Um, we'll see. Still waiting to see what the paycheck looks like. I'm not really in it so much for the paycheck as much as I'm in it for the experience. Because after 6 months, a year, be able to get a job with hopefully any major carrier. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And it's crazy because as I'm sitting here on this lot, I see a Stevens truck, and I just look and laugh that that's where my journey started, and this is where I am now with Trans Am. I'm very happy. I will make another video here in a little bit, but I'll take you guys on the tour. Um, so let me stand up and show you what the inside looks like. It's kind of clean. Um, when I was given the truck, it wasn't too clean, so I got in and kind of sanitized and did what I wanted to do to it. So the inside of my big Kenworth T680 looking damn good too. Um, but if you look in the back, my bed's not made, so don't tell my mama. Um, yeah, I went and bought myself a little microwave there. Don't worry, those are heartburn medication. And I use the top bunk for storage. I'm lucky enough to have a top bunk. Got all my clothes and stuff in here, fridge down here, storage. And my bucket, we know what that's for. My own little cooler. Went and got a TV. So I kind of made it home. You know, when you're going to be spending as much time as we do in these trucks, you want to make it as comfortable as possible without going overboard. So with that being said, it's your boy Big Sal. If you like my video, whatever, or you just like hearing my voice or seeing my pretty face, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna try to do as many videos as I can. I'm not some big YouTube guru or nothing, but yeah. So like, subscribe, share. TransAm, you get the thumbs up from me for right now.